How's it going, guys? This is Charlie with the Apple Exchange, and thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel. I'm really glad to have you. We're glad to have our existing and new customers, and also any new viewers coming to view our channel. So again, thank you. Please leave a comment down below letting us know what type of content you want to see in the future. But for now, we're going to get started on some tips and tricks, and today we're actually going to be covering the differences. One of the most common questions we get in our store, the differences between MacBook Air and MacBook Pro. So stay tuned to find out next. Thank you for watching. So getting started on the differences between these computers, we have 4 computers on the table here today, and between these we have 2015 model MacBook Air, MacBook Pro here today, and we have 2018 model MacBook Air, MacBook Pro here today as well to join us. And as we can see, the 2015 models here are in silver, and when you move up to 2018 models, you do get the option to get a space gray finish on the computer, so this makes it look a lot different from what you're typically used to. One notable difference between these models will be the displays. Starting with the 2015 MacBook Air versus MacBook Pro, the 2015 MacBook Air has a 720p resolution display, while the 2015 13-inch Pro will have a 2K resolution display. If you're doing photo or video editing on the go and you want to save money, going with something like the 2015 13-inch Pro will be your best bet, where you're just getting the most bang for your buck. If you're picking between 2015 models and you want the best battery life on the go, it's going to be the Air, as the Air doesn't have to drive as much as a high-resolution screen as the Pro does. So with that in mind, you experience a lot better power savings and battery savings when it comes to the 2015 Air. Moving over to the 2018 models, between the 2018 Air and 2018 Pro, the 2018 Air does introduce a 2K resolution screen. So if you want a good editing experience for photos on the go, then I can highly recommend picking up a 2018 Air for that purpose. If you want to have all the horsepower, then going up to a Pro is going to be your best bet, where the Pro doesn't get nearly as good battery life. However, the power that you get with the Pro is going to handle video editing, especially when you output those projects, a lot better. Between all the options here, the 2015 models, especially if you're working with something older like a 2008 MacBook Pro, then the 2015 models are going to remain much more familiar, and they're going to remain supported as well into the future in conjunction with the newer models, as they're more technologically advanced than the earlier counterparts. So therefore, if you're on a 2008 or 2009 MacBook Pro or Air and you're on the fence about a used computer, rest assured the 2015 Air or Pro is going to be an excellent choice. Between the 2015 and 2018 models, you do have normal ports, so if you want to remain familiar with the things that you plug into it without the usage of adapters, then going with something like a 2015 is going to just be your best bet. A note to make with the 2018 models is the discontinuation of MagSafe and other recognizable ports like USB Type-A, SD card reader, HDMI port. If those are things that you want natively on the computer, then still going with the 2015 is my recommendation. However, if you want to remain supported into the future, far into the future, getting used to Type-C is probably your best bet, where Type-C computers and Type-C is going to be taking the world by storm, as already has been. So ultimately, getting used to the changeover is probably going to be our best recommendation. However, if you want to have the best bang for your buck, again, 2015 13-inch Pro is your best option. Now that we've talked about the physical construction of these computers, let's go ahead and go over the performance benchmarks. For our performance benchmark, we like to use an application called Octane. Octane is a browser-based benchmark that allows us to simply find out how well a browser will perform on a computer with single-threaded performance in particular. Let's check it out. Starting with the 2015 models, as we can see here, the 2015 13-inch MacBook Air scores a 23,000. The 13-inch 2015 MacBook Pro scores a 32,000. 10,000 more marks than what you get out of the MacBook Air. Moving over to the 2018 models, as you can see, the 2018 MacBook Air scores a 33,000, only 1,000 more marks than what you get from the 2015 Pro. With these ones being at the pricing they are, it really comes at great value, almost identical, if not better performance on the Air. You're getting really good value out of the Pro 2015. And versus the 2018 Pro, blows them all out of the water. With a score here of 46,000, the 2018 Pro definitely pulls ahead nearly to that of a desktop at this point. These processors definitely scream, with the turbo boost screaming all the way up to 4.5 gigahertz, which is maddening for a mobile chip. In conclusion, if you are a student on a budget and you're not doing anything intense, the choice that you should be picking is the 2015 13-inch Air, as you get the best level of portability and performance for your dollar. If you are doing something intense like light photo editing or light video editing, then your best bet will be a 2015 Pro. They do come in identical pricing, doesn't get as good battery life, however, the screen is definitely one thing that pulls ahead on this model versus the 2015 Air. Moving towards the newer models once more, gravitating towards these will be a good option if you are doing anything high-end. If you're doing high-end video editing or high-end photo editing, the 2018 Air will do it. However, it won't have as good output times as something like the 2018 Pro will, with its 4.5 gigahertz turbo boost. The 2018 Pro is going to be the gold standard in terms of 13-inch computing on the go. And keep in mind that this is all covering the 13-inch counterparts. The 15-inch and 16-inch 2018 and 2019 models pull ahead of all of these computers. So if you need something with more performance, then going with something like a 15 or 16-inch MacBook Pro is going to be your best bet, as that ensures you get a quad-core processor, 16 gigabytes of RAM out of the gate, and then also better battery life than most of these models, as they have a ginormous battery. Alright guys, closing in today, this is Charlie with the Apple Exchange, and thank you for watching. Again, please leave your comments and thoughts down in the comment section. We would definitely like to know how this video went. We also want to know about what other types of content you want to see from the Apple Exchange. So please, again, leave us a comment down below letting us know. Please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Be sure to hit the bell icon to get notifications and updates when we post new videos and go live. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.